Okay, I am live.
Oh, oops. Oh, I didn't even change my title.
Well, you can change it now if you want to. Hi, hello,
Yeah.
it's me, your boy. Playing We Were Here on PC with Steph. Say hi, Steph.
Hi. We were here
We
with Jordan as
were
Bear.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were here.
Steph is still fixing her title for her stream, so there's that.
Okay, there. Select stream titles. Casual playthrough.
It's up to you.
I like putting those because I feel like it makes it more stuff.
For sure. More stuff.
I guess puzzle game doesn't work.
Yeah, like, cause Twitch has its own like predetermined tags, so I just don't even bother.
That's also true. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And then I am going live now.
Oh, jeez, really?
Yeah. Okay, I am live.
Yay.
Okay, we can press ready now?
Okay, well, first, here's the thing.
Oh yeah, let me Hi, it's me, Steph. And I will be trying to play We Were Here with Jordan.
Hi, hello. So, do you want to be the explorer or the librarian?
What
I have no
is
idea.
my task?
I have no idea. I've never played this game.
Okay, well, I will stay the librarian.
You will say, okay, all right.
Also, I just realized my name is not unified branding for this.
No, it is not. You can.
I can't change that, can I?
No, you can. But.
Oh, I could easily change my name. I'm not gonna do it right now.
Yes, we can do it some other time.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to know if that was an option. Okay.
Yes, it is indeed an option.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
I'm hitting ready.
Yes, I'm hitting ready too.
All right. Game is starting. 8, 7, 6, 5. We don't need to count.
4, 3, 2, 1. You know, I'm just getting ready for next Friday, next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Mhm.
What?
For the final countdown.
Right. I'm waiting
I'm
for
gonna make
other
this
player.
more ominous. Well, not ominous. I'm gonna add more to the feel, and I'm gonna light a candle.
Go for it, I guess.
There you go. Okay.
I see footprints in the snow. I see people walking off in the distance.
Okay.
Indistinct chatter between these people.
All right.
Look, footprints. The people we were with are gone.
In the sand.
All right, shoot out a flare. See if we can find our friends. We don't find our friends, but we see a manor, a mansion, or a castle. I don't know why I'm narrating this. We could all see what's going on.
We're walking in.
Okay. Ooh. The really tall man's behind us? Oh, we got knocked out?
Uh-oh.
This dude just mollywopped both of us?
I don't know what a mollywop is, but I'm gonna just assume that it's not good.
He hit us both really hard. We were here.
Are you gonna skip it or are you gonna watch?
No, I'm still watching. What?
Okay. I don't know. I just wanted to know what I needed to do.
I see you in my stream on Facebook. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I am awake. I am in a...
Oh, that's what I didn't set up.
What?
Are you using a PS4 control?
No.
Oh, are you using the mouse?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Then I don't need my PS4 control.
Okay, my mouse sensitivity is really high, and I don't like
Oh,
it.
mine is too.
Let me turn that down.
Is there an easy option? Oh, there.
Oh, that's much better. Okay.
What did you end up doing?
I put it down to 3.
3 for mouse sensitivity.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm in a room. It's all like stony. There's some lanterns and there's a table over here with looks like a radio.
Okay.
Okay, E is to grab it and V is to talk. Okay, so V is to talk to each other. I don't think we need to do that since we're on Discord.
Okay.
Hello? Did you hear me
Hello?
twice or what?
Hello? No.
Oh.
I don't hear you at all.
Well, because I was talking through the radio. Well, you have to probably pick up a radio on your end.
Oh, I see it.
But at the same time, we don't really need it since we're on Discord.
I can't pick it up.
Press E.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So did you pick it up?
Yeah, oh yeah, there.
Okay.
Hello? Are you there?
You have to press V to talk.
Yeah, I am pressing V to talk.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're on Discord.
What's the saying again? I got a 444. Is that what they say?
I don't know what you were trying to say.
Over and out.
All right. I see some words written on the wall in red. I'm gonna assume it's paint, and it says the answer lies.
Huh. Okay. I am picking up a book because I am a librarian and I can't get it to turn the way that I want it to in order for me to read it. Oh, there it is. Starting in the far west, take 2 steps northbound, head east twice. Then after moving north 2 times, one can head for the door. After taking 1 step towards the western wall.
1 step towards the western wall? Okay, wait. Start over?
Starting in the far west.
Far west. I assume that's on this side. Okay.
Take 2 steps northbound.
1,
and head
2.
east twice.
Oh wait, 2 steps northbound? Dang it. Okay. This
Okay.
way, then 1.
Start far
2.
west.
Yeah.
Take
then,
2 steps northbound.
Okay.
Head east twice.
Like 2 steps?
It says head east twice. That's all it says.
Oh, okay. Then what?
Then after moving north 2 times,
Okay.
one can head for the door. After taking 1 step towards the western wall.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go back to that. How do I get out from touching this thing?
I don't know, but okay. So right now in the room I'm in, there is a gate with a. It's like a metal gate with spikes on the top, and it has purple diamonds on it.
Okay.
Actually, I feel like things look really dark on my ends. Let me brighten that up a little bit.
I have 2 rooms. The first room that I'm in, let me just describe this. So the first room that I'm in obviously has books.
Yeah.
There's a door that isn't open. I also have a picture on the wall that has like the what is it? The Illuminati? It's the
triangle with the eye in the middle?
Yeah, the triangle with the angle, the eye in the middle.
Well, pyramid with the eye in the middle, but yeah, go on.
Yes. And then I have different colored eyes, blue, red.
Okay, I see a blue eye and a red eye in the room I'm in.
Okay, a blue eye and a red eye. Blue eye, red eye. Is the symbol M, and there's for a blue eye and red, the symbol I see is M, and then what looks like, the best way I could describe it is like your finger pointing up. Like just the top of your finger pointing up.
Oh, okay.
That's for the blue and red eye. Can you do anything with that?
Oh yeah, I see symbols on the wall. So, okay, the red eye is on the left and the blue eye is on the right.
Red eye is on the left?
Yes.
Blue eye on the right.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like kind of like a check mark.
Okay, I see that.
And then the other side looks like an X with the circle. It's like an X, but it's circled where both lines meet in the center. So it's like an X with a circle.
There you go. That opened the door.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm in the next room now. And all the doors shut behind me.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm in a room. It looks like there's a carpet on the ground. There's a bunch of those symbols on the wall to my left.
Oh,
and
my door opened since you did that.
Oh, nice. And there's also creepy voices. And there's a painting on the wall of a griffin. No, well, it's not really a griffin. It has like the head of a sheep or a lamb. The front legs of a chicken, hind legs of a horse, I guess, and it has wings.
Hold on. Okay, so let me describe more because I feel like there's a lot in this room.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember how I said there's 2 rooms? The first room is a library. Right?
Yeah.
That's the one with the...
Hi, Roseanne.
Oh, hey! Hi, Roseanne. Let me see if I can touch that. I can't touch that book. Okay, so I already told you about the eye thing.
Yes.
Also, there is a booklet on like a podium that says Between the Eyes, and it's bloody.
Yeah.
I can't interact with that. There's another book here that I just touched. Let me see what this one says. Before one starts in the west, take 1 step towards the eastern wall. Start off by taking 2 steps north, move 2 steps to the eastern wall. You may go to the western wall after heading north twice. You may then leave.
Okay, so that, I believe that was the same instructions as before, which I don't think that helps for this room I'm in. I think you have to find a book or something that has to do with the weird griffin that I described, because there's symbols I need to pick out. It's 3 symbols I have to put under the portrait of the weird griffin thing.
Also, oops, I just dropped it. I also have like a movie reel that I can pick up, and it says World Greatest Chess Moves. So that's just something to note.
Yeah.
I also have a map.
Hey, what's up, Titan? How you doing?
I also have a map.
Yeah.
That I guess shows me.
Okay.
Where I am.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. I don't know. We'll go back to this later, but oh, maybe that's what this is. That map is helping. Okay, so it'll show northeast, west, and south and west.
Yeah.
And then it shows like the different rooms. So maybe they'll come into play later.
Yeah.
I have another book I'm gonna pick up real quick because this one. Let me know if this is the same repeated thing we've been seeing. But hold on, let me get it to flip. Okay. Starting from the far east, after moving 2 steps north, head 2 steps toward the west. Move 2 steps toward the north, take a step east before heading forward once more.
Yeah, that's not gonna help me because I don't know which way is which.
Okay. Another book. There's a bucket of some sort. We got candles.
Okay.
Barrels and another door.
I think you really need to find whatever the symbols I need for this portrait of a griffin thing. What's up, Marco?
Okay.
Hi, Roseanne. So again, it's like a griffin of some sort that has the head of a lamb or a sheep, the front legs of a chicken, hind legs of a horse or a minotaur, and wings.
Okay, so I don't see that yet, but I found the projector downstairs. So let me pick up the wheel.
Okay.
The movie and put it in the projector.
Yes.
And then maybe it'll show me something.
Hopefully it does.
Okay. So I am now putting the reel in. I don't know how to put it in. Oh, there. Okay. And I'm assuming I touch this thing, or is it just gonna play? Oh no, I picked it back up. Shit. Am I doing this right?
I honestly don't know.
I don't know how to maneuver this wheel.
I don't know how I can help you.
I don't know either. It's in. Is there a button to press? It's clearly not showing anything on the wall. And and this intense music is stressing me out. Hold on. Is there a button? Oh, pff, stupid ass. There's a button. I think.
Oh, this tile right here describes how I feel currently.
I don't know what is supposed to happen.
Is it?
I don't know how to
playing?
interact with. No, it's not playing. I don't know how to interact with it.
This game is called We Were Here. It's a 2-player puzzle game where it's me and Steph. We're in 2 different locations. We have to work together to solve puzzles. It's like basically an escape room sort of game.
Okay, so it's spinning now.
Uh-huh.
Nothing is playing yet.
All right.
But it's spinning.
Is there like a projector screen nearby?
Yeah, there is a screen in front of it.
Okay, and like, can you turn off the lights or something?
Oh, yeah, there's a switch.
Is that doing anything?
I was able to push it down, and I'm pushing it up. But maybe I don't have electricity in here?
Maybe we come back to that later.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna go through this open door because there is clearly nothing that seems to answer your Minotaur thing. Okay. I am in a big giant room. It's a circle with a bunch of symbols and a bunch of different pictures. So
Okay.
I got what looks like a bird with like a snail shell on its back.
Yeah.
I got what looks like I guess like a lamb head on like a green body with like 2 legs.
That's the thing I've been talking about.
Okay.
It has like chicken legs in the front and then like hooved feet on the back, right?
Yes.
Yes,
so
that's what I need.
The symbols on it is like this one has like what looks like the piranha plant from Mario, and then there's a turtle.
Wait. Okay, so the piranha plant.
Yes.
What? Describe that more.
So it just looks like a. It looks like a flower that has 2 points, and then it basically looks like. Okay, just think of a bow
Are the 2
tie?
points triangles?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I need. So that's the first one,
Yes.
and then the second one is a turtle.
It is a turtle with a line underneath,
Got it.
and then the third one
Oops.
looks like.
Uh-oh, I dropped the tile. It disappeared.
Uh-oh. Oh, it probably went back to where you dropped it. Oh.
Oh, looks like we took too long, Steph.
Okay, well now we know what to do. Let's retry again.
You're sitting here describing.
That's how.
Describing
that's
a film
method
reel.
That's my method on how to do things.
But I think I tell you what I'm seeing, and then you have to go and find the solutions for me to solve things.
Oh, okay.
I'm opting to skip, by the way.
Okay, that's fine. I'm also. Actually, should I not go to your stream and look?
No, that's what communication's for.
Oh, so don't look?
Yeah, we're supposed to be communicating to get through these things together.
Okay, that's fine. Just tell me, because I
That's what I've been doing.
Okay, my bad.
Are you gonna skip this thing, or because we
Yes,
have to
I'm
both?
skipping.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm back in that first room again.
Okay, I'm going to just. Okay, what symbols for the eyes again?
They're 2 closed eyes. And there are no symbols here, so the puzzle is different now.
2 closed eyes?
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Okay, I have to grab the radio first. Okay, now it's 1 red eye, 1 green eye. Red eye on the left, green eye on the right.
Let me grab the radio so I have it too. Okay, green eye on the left?
Nope, red eye on the left, green eye on the right.
Okay, first symbol looks like a little booty with a line down it. So it's like a W with a line.
Okay, no,
down.
I see what you mean. God damn it.
Yeah.
What's the next symbol?
And then the next symbol is so it's like the X
Okay.
with the circle, but there's a line going through it.
All right,
from
doors
the top.
open. Okay, next puzzle. Now
Okay.
the portrait is of it's the bird with the snail shell.
Okay, I realize there's a lot of birds with the snail shell, so you got to be more specific.
Okay, it is a bird. It has two beaks, one really long one pointing to the right, and a short one like a parrot pointing to the left. Eye dead center, and then there's like a hair thing in the middle. It's
2 beaks?
Yes, it has 2 beaks. It looks like it has 2 beaks, but it's like just hair pointing out in the back.
Okay.
It is like a crane, so it has really long legs, with the
okay.
snail shell on its back.
Okay, can you at all just wait, 2 beaks?
So a
Okay.
parrot beak facing to the left. and
Oh,
then
I see it.
then
Okay,
like
I
a
think
spike
this is
out of the back of its head.
Is the tail in the back pointing down or pointing up, and is
Down.
it fluffy?
It's pointing down, and I wouldn't describe this as fluffy.
Okay, okay. Okay, this might be it. There's a symbol that looks like a triangle upside down.
Triangle.
So it kind of looks like a lollipop in a sense, with like a bar with two lines on the edges.
So is it like a triangle with an arrow pointing up at it, with a bar through the middle?
Yes, with the
Okay.
bar, with the
Okay.
barbell.
Okay, next one.
Then piranha plant.
Okay, so bow tie on top with a diamond under it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, last one.
And then the third symbol almost looks like a house with an O face.
Okay, so is it like kind of rectangular?
Yeah, so it looks like a square, and it has 2 windows for eyes, and then like a door mouth, and then both of the sides of its hair have like 3.
Yep, got
little
it. Doors open.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so this room, table, there's some piping in here. Oh, it's a, oh, what the heck? Okay, I see on the door it's a sign that says green, but the lettering is in like yellow, orange, goldish.
Okay. Hold on. Describe that again?
So it's a sign that says green, but so the letters say green, but the color of the letters is like gold or yellow. And there is fluid slowly rising, so I think we have to hurry.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, I'm in a room with pipe, and yeah, fluid is. On my end, I see a blue wheel, a red wheel, and a yellow wheel over here.
Yellow.
Is that familiar at all?
So
Yellow?
because green is the word green is in yellow lettering.
Okay. I pressed yellow.
Okay, well nothing's happening. Is there any other wheels there?
Valve open. Yeah, there's a red wheel or a blue wheel.
Is it a blue wheel or a green wheel?
It's a blue wheel.
Okay.
Primary colors.
Primary colors. Well, all I have to go on is the sign that says green, or do you have to make it green?
Oh, blue and yellow.
Yes, there you go.
Open
There you go.
both.
Yes, you did it.
Okay.
Good job, Steph.
Okay. Cool. Now what?
Yes. Going through the door now.
I have a lot of area here. And it's
Oh god.
a lot of room.
Okay. Okay, I just had to pull a white lever that opened a gate. Now I'm stuck behind a second gate.
Okay.
Okay, I got through it. That was not a hard puzzle at all. I'm in a long hallway.
Okay.
There's writing on the wall that says "Bring down the guiding light."
Guiding light, so like a torch of some sort.
Yeah. Oh, this is a huge room.
Um.
Oh man.
I
Okay.
can't open that.
Okay. Well, I see a
That's a bug.
portrait of a dog with a candelabra, a candle holder on its head, a candelabra. It has
Okay.
3 candles on it.
Am I supposed to show like? Do you need symbols for that?
No, I'm still walking around this place. It's a really big room. And there's
Okay,
a lot
I'm gonna
Okay.
put this projector back up here just because I know it goes there. Just so I have it.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot to this room. And I have no idea what the puzzle's supposed to be. Okay, I see a green gate that's closed. So a blue gate that's open, green gate that's closed. Boy. Okay, there's
Did
like
that do anything?
No, but there's a bunch of drainage, like drains around here. Okay, I see another portrait. It's of a cat or dog that's also a bat.
Okay, hold on.
It's like
Cat,
a
dog, also a bat.
it's like a cat or dog with bat wings
Dog, bat.
and like a little like a swoopy spike thing coming out of its head.
Cat or dog. Cat or dog with what's the last thing you said?
With like a spike thing or a swoop of its hair on the, like between its ears. Okay, I see a red gate that's closed. Here's a green gate that's open. Oh, okay. I see a lever for the green gate. So I'm gonna pull that. Let's see what that does. I assume the green gate I just walked through should now be closed. Yep, it is. So that means the other green gate should be open now. I just have to make my way to it. Okay. So there's a blue gate here that's closed. So red gate, green gate, blue gate. Okay, so let me reopen this green one. I assume the blue's gonna stay closed. Yes, it is.
I don't see anything of like what you're trying to describe to me.
It might just be a puzzle I have to solve on my own.
Okay.
But that remains to be seen. Yeah, if you ever do find the cat dog bat thing, it's a pretty cute picture. I agree, Roseanne.
I don't see that.
Nope, I already came this way. There's no levers.
Cat.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see what that's describing at all.
Okay, here's the green gate again. So I need to find out how to get around to this green gate.
I have one door that's closed that I still need to try to figure out how to open.
I wonder if this is just a portion where, while I'm figuring this out, you have to go and do something else.
Well, that gate that I told you earlier, there's really nothing to explore here, but it's like a basement. Yeah. Like, I had to go like 3 floors down to see, like, that water. But I still have a red valve, or a red one, a blue one, a yellow, and that's all there is here.
Okay, I just found the blue lever.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like my goal is to open either the red gate or the green gate.
Okay.
It's probably the red gate. Okay, so I pulled that blue lever. So that means... Oh, I got it now. Okay, so if I go this way, I should be able to find where that blue gate was. And I see another picture, and it is of a... Aw. It's just of a normal... it's like a... it's a dog. It's a... I want to say it's like a pit bull, but it's like white and with the brown spots.
I think the darkness is going to take over soon.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. And
that's what the music sounds like.
Yeah. So I'm trying... Okay, yes, okay. Found the blue gate. So that means I could pull this lever here for the green gate. So this should be closed now. Yep. Okay. Now I just have to make my way back. Pull the blue gate open again. Walk through the green gate. And that should give me the red gate.
I don't know how to get this working again.
Get what working again?
It was able to spin last time. I don't know why it won't do it now.
A film reel.
Yeah, the film reel.
Yeah. Okay. It's off this way. Blue gate open because I pulled that lever. Come on, come on. Okay, here is the green gate.
Is E the only button you can use to interact?
I assume so.
Okay.
So I should be able to find the red lever around here somewhere. Please don't be any monsters. I don't need that right now.
This is locked. Can't do that. I do have a picture of a guy in like what looks like a Dalmatian suit.
A Dalmatian suit, like in Community when the dean's watching a video of a guy in a Dalmatian suit and he says it's
Well, he's in a suit and then like a white suit with like black dots on it.
Sounds like a
and
Dalmatian
like there's
suit
red
to me.
on it and he has like a cross. He kind of looks like Matt Dunford.
Shoutouts. Oh, what the heck? The red gate's open. Oh yeah, I did come through here. And here's another green gate. Okay, here's that red gate I want to open. This green gate is closed.
I really can't, I don't know what I should be doing here at all.
Okay, so I definitely have to open. Okay.
I have a red valve.
A red valve?
Like it, or not a valve. It's like a red pipe. I don't know where it leads to, but it's just a red pipe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that does anything.
I think that green lever was a red herring that I didn't need at all.
If I could find a key somewhere, there's a chest to open.
Okay.
I would really like to know how to get this projector working because I was able to last time, and now it won't let me. So I don't know
Bring down the
where
guiding
I'm supposed
lights.
to touch.
Bring down the guiding lights. Back this way. Okay. I think we're about to lose because I hear thumping. That sounds, I would assume it's like a heartbeat. Or maybe there's a creature that's stalking me and it's gonna murder me soon.
I would just really like to know what to do.
Dang it. I don't remember where the green lever was or how to get to the green lever.
Yeah, I literally can't do anything to interact. I have no clue what to do.
Okay, well I saw the blue lever. So I'll open the blue gate. Alright.
Come on, man. I need answers.
I'm sorry, I'm working as fast as I can. Okay. I have to go back the way I came. And that the blue.
Do you see any other symbols anymore? Like that maybe I need to find a book for? Because I have books with different symbols on them.
The only things I've seen so far are the pictures of the animals that I described, the dogs that I described. Okay, there's the green.
Oh, look. The map glue with stuff. The map's glowing now.
Look at what stuff.
What do you see?
I don't have a map.
No. I'm telling you, like I'm asking you, what do you see? So there's a room with like 4 barrels and 2 squared barrels. Then there's another room with 4 barrels and a rectangular barrel. Then there's another room and it says green. Like I see the colors red, green, and blue.
Oh, so you see the
and
levers?
White.
So
yes.
Okay. I need to figure out how to get to the red lever.
Okay, so
Here's a red gate.
describe like what you see in one of the rooms. Do you see a bunch of boxes and barrels?
Yes, I see. Okay, I'm at a green lever that has 4 boxes
whatever
next
you
to
did,
it.
it turned it off.
What? Turned what off?
The map's not glowing anymore. It was glowing and it showed me everything. Now it's not showing it anymore.
Wonderful.
So we lost it. Whatever you touched.
I didn't touch anything.
Oh. You didn't touch something to turn something on earlier?
Earlier, yes. But right when you were
Yeah.
talking, I didn't touch anything while you were looking at the map.
Well, maybe when you turned it on earlier, it turned off. Can you touch that thing again?
You mean another lever?
Yeah?
I mean, I could flip the green lever I'm right next to.
Okay.
Okay, so that closes that green gate that's right here. What if it keeps that open?
Yeah, the map was glowing. Not anymore, though.
What do you see on the map now?
It just shows, on the map, it just shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different rooms with different hallways. And the only way I can specify, or what is it? I can differentiate between the rooms is how many barrels and square or rectangle boxes there are. So in the first room, if you're trying to look for the green lever, from what I remember, or red lever, right? Red?
Yeah.
You have to look for a room with 2 long rectangle boxes and then 1 circle barrel and 1 square barrel.
I don't know if that helps me. Okay,
You just have to find a room with 2 long rectangle barrels with a square box in the center of them, and then 1 lone barrel on the opposite side of the room.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the red lever, that is how I clear the maze. Okay. So, here's the green lever. If I pull this green lever down, this gate closes. So this is kind of a big circle. Okay. So I need this open because I pulled the blue lever. So looking at the map, can you see where the green lever is?
No, it no longer shows me colors.
Well, okay, so what does it show you?
It just shows me the barrels and the square boxes. It just shows me how many barrels and square boxes there are in the 5 rooms.
In the 5 rooms.
That's why I told you to describe. Because
Okay,
I know I saw red.
Wait. Okay, so that means if I find one of the levers, I can describe to you what's in there, so we'll know which room that is.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I am in the blue lever room. There are 3 boxes in here, and a ladder. I don't know if that helps you. 3
Is there
boxes.
1 rectangle box in there?
I mean, there's a table.
Okay, maybe that's a table. Yes, that's the very bottom of the map. You are at the very south part of the map.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull this blue lever because I need to do that for now.
Okay.
Okay, so now from that room where we just described, I'm going straight.
Okay, and then there's a wall.
Yes. And then I'm going to go left.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's 2 places you could go.
Wait. So this is where I first started. This is where the white lever is.
Okay.
So it's in the hallway. If I go to the right, that's where the okay. I left the room with the blue lever, right?
Yes.
And
Where'd
then
you go?
And then I made a left.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm at a crossroad. I can keep going straight, or if I go left, there's a gate.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna go straight. I'm not gonna turn where that gate is.
Okay.
I'm going straight. Now I'm in another room. To my right is another path, and then if I go straight, there's a wall, and to the left is a wall. And there's 4 barrels in this room. 4 barrels and a table. Yeah.
Yes.
So okay,
That's
so
the very west side of the map.
cool, perfect. So now,
Southwest.
so now I am leaving that room and going straight.
Okay.
So if I went right, that's going back to where I came from.
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm going straight. Not going back. So now I am at a wall that has the nice picture of a dog. To my left is a dead end.
Yes.
To my right is another dead end, but then to my left is a way I can go.
Yes.
So this is where a blue gate is, and it's currently up since I pulled that lever.
Okay.
Right?
Yes,
Okay,
and there's 4 boxes in that room.
Going straight. This is the green lever room, and there is 4 boxes right next to it.
Yes.
Okay. So currently the green lever is up, so I'm gonna keep it up for now.
Okay.
So I'm going out the only other way out of that room. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm leaving that room. Now I'm at a crossroad. To my left is the red gate.
Okay.
And to my right is the wall. Going straight
Yes.
again. To my left is another dead end. And to the right is a wall. You see that? Okay. Going straight again. Now I'm at the dog bat. Straight ahead is a wall. To my left is a wall. To my right is a way I can go. So that's where I'm going. So now straight ahead is a wall. To my left is a room with a table in it.
2 tables, a box, and 1 barrel.
2 tables, a box, and 1 barrel. Yes.
That was where what I saw the red lever was. When I'm pretty sure that's where I saw a red lever.
Real? Okay. Okay. So there's no lever in here, but there are torches. And if I touch a torch, it goes out. Do you remember exactly where the red lever was?
I thought it was in the top left. What is it? Once you walk out of that room and immediately go right, I thought it was in that hallway. But again, it's not glowing anymore, so I honestly don't remember.
So are you talking about the lever?
Yeah, I thought, because when you asked me you needed to go to 2 red, it was in the top northeast room. So at least right now I could tell you if you're still in the room with the 2 tables, the 1 barrel, and the square. Yeah. That's where I was telling you to go earlier. Right now you're in the northeast room. So remember that, because I feel like I'm gonna, once I find the right symbols, I think I'm gonna have to walk you through the map because I have the compass and I know where you are.
Yeah. Well, I just need to figure out which one of these activates the red gate. Okay.
From that room, can you walk out it and keep going down until you hit a wall?
Yes, I can do it. Oh, hey, Jeremy. Long time. Oh, wait. What? Oh, did I walk through here already? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. So walking out of that room, to my right is the red gate that's open and it has the dog with the thing. But I'm going straight instead.
Yes, and it's gonna take you to a wall.
Yes. To my right, wall. Straight ahead is a wall. To my left is a hallway.
Okay. And then it leads you to a bigger room that connects everything?
Yes. If I go straight, that's a green gate and it's currently down. To my left, it goes up. I'm going to see where this goes. It goes up to, it looks like a dead end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Dead end.
Go straight instead of going left. It should take you into another room if you can get in there.
I cannot because there's a green gate in the way.
Okay.
So should I go and flip the green lever so I can go back through this gate?
Yes.
Or should I go to the right where there is
you can explore it and then go back if you can't do anything there.
Okay, so I went right, and wall in front of me to my right and to my left is a blue gate. So I do have to go back and flip the green lever.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go do that now.
Okay.
Do you remember where the green lever was?
I always thought it was the
nope, that's
the room with the four square boxes.
Yes, the 4 square boxes. This way, down here, through the red gate with the dog.
I feel like there should be more I should be doing.
Okay, so right now I'm in the green lever room. When I pull this lever, I'm gonna have to go all the way around because the green gate's gonna be closed.
Okay.
Okay, so now from the 4 box room, I am now I'm heading back towards there's a blue gate. So the only other entrance for that room. Make sense?
Not really, because it doesn't show me the map like that.
In the 4 box room.
Yes.
Okay. I came in through the east.
Okay.
So on the left side? Okay. So now I am going north, I assume? if that makes sense.
You're already north from that room.
No, I'm heading. Okay, back in the 4-box room.
Yes, I'm looking at the 4-box room.
Okay, so I am at the entrance where there's a green gate. That's the way I just came from. Does that make sense? I just came from this way.
Okay, here's the 4-box room. I'm looking at it.
Okay, I am in the 4-box room. There are 2 entrances to this room.
Yeah, there's the top, which is north, and then there's the other side going down around to the very beginning, which is going south.
Yes, I'm trying to go back to the beginning. So that's south?
So you're going south, yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so I am heading south out of the 4-box room.
4-box room, yes.
So I'm heading south. Now I'm making a right, which is east?
West, actually.
West. Okay, west. Now I'm going left, which is back south. South, west, northeast. Okay, so I'm going south. Now I am going east. So that takes me back to the... Oh, yeah, there's actually a compass on the ground. God damn it. Okay, so right now I am facing north. Behind me is south. To my left is east. To the right, west. So I'm heading west.
Okay.
Right? So west, and then at this junction, I am heading south. And this is the blue lever room, where there's 3 boxes and a table.
Yes.
Okay, flipping the switch. Now I'm heading back towards the 4-box room.
Okay. So you're going north.
Yeah, going back to the 4-box room. So north, now I'm going east. Heading east, heading east. Now I'm going north again. Then going east. North. Oh, wait. Okay, that's a blocked gate that I just put down. I needed to get to the green. Okay, so going back to the blue room. Yeah, going south. Ooh. 3 boxes, table. Yeah, cool. So heading west. And now heading south. So I'm back in the blue lever room. Pulling that. Heading back north. And then going west at the intersection, and then going north again. Now I hit a dead end. Now I'm going to the east, back north, and there's the other blue gate. Okay. So okay, that's why I have to pull the lever. So I'm going back to the lever room so I can walk back through that door. Okay. So now that gate should be up.
I just don't know why it's not glowing like before.
I mean, I think it was only a limited time because hints and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm going south, I believe. I'm in a big room where I can go. Okay, here's a green. I just totally lost myself again. It's fine. Wait, I found the red. Yeah, I found the red lever. All right, sure, why not? Pulling that.
Okay.
Okay, so I found the red lever. So that this probably means I have to go back around to the blue lever room. So I'm at a dead end. Wait, when you saw the red lever room, okay, what I see in here is 1 box.
Hold on. Let me get back because I started exploring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I see a box and a barrel that's right next to the lever, and then at the other side of the room, there's 4 barrels and 1 box.
Yes, you are in the southeast room.
Southeast room. Okay. So now I am. So heading out of that room is north?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm heading north. Heading north. Heading north again.
And you have a choice to go east or west or north.
Yeah, I went north again. So I'm at a dead end, so I'm heading west.
You're heading east.
East. Okay, so here is so through this red gate is the
2 tables, 1 square box, and 1 barrel.
Table, box, 2 tables, 1 box, barrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You are the northeast room.
Okay. So here is the dog room. The dog with the bat dog. So, okay, I'm back in the 2-table room. Wait, do you see where the exit is?
Not really. I mean, it just shows me what looks like stairways or pathways, but it doesn't really. It'll, like, from where I can see, from that room that you're in right now.
Yeah.
If you went west, so like leaving the room is going west.
Yes, doing that now.
And then you go all the way west until you hit the wall.
Yep, did that.
Then when you're going down, if you keep going straight, you're technically going south. Immediately to your left is a stairway.
Yes, going up the stairs.
Or hallway.
Yeah.
And then that leads to a dead end on my end.
Yes, that's dead end.
Okay.
So I'm coming back from the dead end. So now I have the choice to go.
You could go left, which is going south to the room with the 4 barrels on one wall.
Yeah, that's the red lever room.
Okay, but if you go west, or if you from that room instead of going left. Sorry, the dead end that you were at earlier. If you keep going straight, you're technically going west.
Okay.
And that will lead you to 2 areas. It will lead you to what looks like a stairway or a hallway to like what looks like a dead end, and then you can go left.
Okay.
And that takes you down another hallway, and you can make a left again, which is technically going east.
Yep, I'm going
and
down
that should connect you all the way back to a room with 3 squares and a table.
Yes, and that is the blue lever room.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull that lever.
Yeah, I think you said.
So now I have to go back all the way around through the green room, and that should get me out.
Yes.
So that's what I'm doing that now. So I'm at the main compass at the beginning with the white lever. Heading east. Now I'm going north at the stairway. Okay. Then I'm gonna be making a
right.
A right, yes, and then a left.
Which is east.
Yes.
And then that's going north.
Okay, now we don't have to do that. Okay, now it says I'm going north. Now I'm gonna go right.
You just passed 4 boxes.
Yes, so I see the green gate, so I have to pull this lever to open that gate.
Okay.
So now I'm going up the stairs. And then to my left is another
there stairs
stairway.
that opened yet?
Yep, and this is the way out.
Checkpoint reached.
Yep, we did it. Oh my god, I'm in the chess room. And it's snowing.
Oh! Okay, you're in the chest room.
Yes.
What did I see about chest? Between the eyes.
Okay. There.
Oh, the projection. It's the greatest chess player.
Okay. I see like a power box in here. Also.
Yes, turn it on.
Also, yeah, it's cold, so I might die.
Okay, turn it on.
How do I turn this on? Okay, this is a simple puzzle. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay, power is on.
Okay.
I think, do I flip the switch? Okay,
Yeah.
flipping the switch. Okay, it sounds like the generator is now on. Oh, what's up, I now B182? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Okay, yeah, so the power is on. So maybe the film projector. Oh yes, so you should be able to play the film, and it'll show you how I'm supposed to move these chess pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's on. It's turning. Finally. But nothing is on the projector.
I am slowly dying of frost, so we gotta hurry.
Yeah, there's nothing on the projector. It's not working. We're missing something. The projector's...
Yeah.
The projector's working, it's just not playing.
Did you put the reel in there?
Yeah, the reel, I'm looking directly at it. And it's spinning, but it's not playing. So there's another piece that needs to be done. Oh, now the thing is, the map lit up again. And it shows me, what room were you in? You went out the
I'm in the chess
room?
room. I am in the chess room. I can't go
doesn't
back.
help me.
I can't go back to the maze.
Okay, so then that's useless. What else do you need? Because I can't turn on.
I need to move these chess pieces, otherwise I'm gonna die.
Okay, well,
So
there's nothing for me to help you because I can't watch the video. I don't have it, it's not playing on the projector.
okay, on the projector,
It's just a screen on a wall.
and then the film reel is in it.
The film reel is in and it's spinning.
Yeah, and there's no like button to press on any side of the projector.
Oh, there you go. Now it's fine.
Oh god, it got worse.
Okay. What with the white pieces go
Yes.
3 from where the queen is.
3 from where the queen is, left or right?
Yeah, on the queen, both the oh god, it's going too fast. Okay, on the queen, on both sides, move the pawns forward twice.
Okay, wait, on which side? Okay, I'm looking at the white queen right now. Looking
Okay.
directly at her.
Ah, shit, it turned off. Okay. It won't play anymore.
Are you kidding?
No, all I know is on the white queen, the pawn in front of it, move it twice.
Okay, pawn in front of it, move twice.
Can you move the
Yes.
black pieces or no?
Yes, I can.
The black piece in front, the pawn in front of the queen, move that twice, so they're right in front of each other.
Okay.
That's all I saw. There's more, but I didn't catch it all.
Well.
And I don't know how to let this replay again. Can you touch the power one more time?
I'm looking at it, but I can't do anything. Oh god. My screen's almost completely covered with frost.
Maybe next time, maybe next game you should be the librarian, because this isn't helping.
Oh boy.
Like it equipped. I can't touch this thing anymore. Yeah,
It's getting cold, Pop.
okay, it turned on again.
Oh god.
Okay, the pawn in front of the queen. 3, right, 2, right?
Yes,
so they're
yes.
one in front of the other.
Yes, yes.
And then move the white bishop in front of the pawn.
Which one's the
The
bishop?
pawn in, yeah.
Which
the
one's
right
the-
bishop.
Which one's the bishop?
It looks like a chow head.
From
like,
the queen. Which
from
one?
Sonic.
Left or right?
Shit. The pawn, or what is it? The bishop from the queen's side. Move it
Left
in
or
front
right?
of the,
Left or right?
move
How
it
many?
on
Which one is the bishop? I don't know which one the bishop is.
the bishop looks like a chow head, like a
Nope,
chow
that
chow.
doesn't. Okay, look at the queen.
I
Which one
can't
to the left or
anymore.
right?
It turned off. Okay.
I don't know which one the bishop is, Steph. You have to tell
Okay,
me
the
how many to
bishop-
the left or right of the queen.
It was like the next one next to the queen.
Okay.
To the queen to the right of it. It should look like
Okay.
a chow chow head.
Nope, that doesn't help me. Just where does it go?
It looks like a
Where does it
point.
go? Where does it go?
It goes, if you look at the matching set of the other bishop on the left side of the king,
Yeah.
that bishop goes 3 in front of it. That one goes in
Wait.
alignment with the pawns, with the other pawns, just in like,
Okay, wait.
The
white
left bishop.
The white bishop?
yes.
Okay. The white
So
bishop.
there's
Okay.
2 white
okay.
bishop,
So-
right?
yes.
The one on the right goes
Uh-huh.
on top of the one on the left, but it should be aligned with the pawns that you moved earlier.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Nope, it reset. Because Steph, I don't see what you're seeing. You're seeing the actual the
I
symbols
know.
of the pawn of the chess pieces. I don't see that. I see physical chess pieces. Nope, I'm dead.
Okay.
I froze to death.
This is gonna make the bitch in me come out. It's just not working out.
Okay, so I'm going back into the chess room now. Now we know what to do. I'm gonna start the generator.
Okay. wheel back on and turn this on. Equipped. And
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Okay.
I'm going to.
Generator is on.
Yeah.
Okay, I moved the 2 pawns.
Fucker, I just put you here. Hold on. Equipped. Press the button. Come on, press the button.
Oh no, do we really only get one chance to do this?
Okay. Okay. Move the piece in front of the queen.
Okay, yeah, I'm moving the 2
Again.
pawns.
Yes.
Oh my god, let
Then
me
move
click it.
that piece to the right of the queen. An alignment with that. Move the king.
Nope, I already messed
over.
up. But go, keep going.
Move the. Oh, dude, the fuck! It stopped.
Yeah, it's like once I move something once and it's wrong, that's it. I can't move it again.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh, they're on a timer. Okay. Okay, I can move you here. Okay, I'm moving the pawns, right? So where does the bishop go? The bishop
bishop?
the bishop to the right of the queen. So right next to the queen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bishop is the right of the queen, and that's gonna move to the left of the king. Up 2.
Up 2? So
yeah, 2 from the pawn in front of it.
2 from the
2 from the piece in front of it.
Okay, so it's going to be left of the king and up 3.
Yes. That sounds right.
Nope, that's not right. Everything just reset.
Okay. Put the pawns where they're supposed to go again.
Hang on, I have to wait for the cooldown.
Okay. If I could, I would take a picture of this so I could give you time.
Oh god, it feels like time is going by way faster this time. I'm already like on level 2 frozen. Come on.
Okay, right now you can move the white king, so it's checkmating the black king. From the view of the black king, you're gonna be on the opposite left side.
Oh my gosh, I get it now. Wait, no I don't. Anyway, I can't move the king because that's not how chess works.
Okay, so you have to actually play it. Okay.
Come on. Okay, I can move the pawns now. White pawn forward, black pawn forward.
Yes.
Come on, let me use the pawn. Let me touch you.
To the right of the queen.
Hang on.
Move that.
Hang on, I can't move it yet. Oh god damn, did I grab the wrong one again?
Dude, this game goes quick, so fast.
Oh gosh, I'm screwed again.
Is it cheating if I take a picture?
Look, Steph, I'm not seeing what's happening on your side, so you can do what you want.
Okay,
Oh,
cool. Then I'm
God.
going to take a picture. 'Cause I can better describe it if I see a picture.
Like the ice is like messing me up, so I can't like really see that well. Okay, so I moved the 2 pawns.
Okay.
I moved the 2 correct pawns this time,
Yes.
and now the bishop that only moves diagonally, right?
Yes.
Where does he go?
Okay, hold on.
So
Okay.
he can move in front of the queen, in front of the king, in front of the other bishop.
Okay, where are you talking now? What?
The bishop. I'm on the bishop part. So I moved the 2
Okay.
pawns already. So I need
Yes.
to move the white bishop to where?
The white bishop can slide from its position.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3. 3 spaces.
Okay, I keep doing that, but it resets every time. So
Oh.
is that are you sure that's the correct thing?
Yeah. Because the bishop would be on the right of the
Of the queen.
of the queen.
Yeah.
And it's telling me you can slide up
1, 2,
three.
3. Up 3. This one. Nope, everything reset.
I don't know what to tell you. I wish I could just send you the picture so maybe you could quickly do it and see what I'm talking about.
Is there another move before the bishop moves?
Or the pawn in front of it.
And
The pawn moves 3, then black goes 3,
wait,
then that pawn slides.
Okay. So pawn in front of the queen, white pawn in front of white queen moves up 2 squares, right? White pawn in front of white queen moves up 2 squares.
The queen? Okay, yeah, the pawn in front of the queen goes up 2 squares, and it aligns with the black one, because the black one will follow you.
Yeah.
Then you get the bishop, which is to the right now of the queen, and that will slide diagonally 3 times. So it's in front of, it's 2 spaces in front of a pawn that's aligned down with the other bishop on a chessboard.
Okay. Moving white pawn. Moving. Oh god. 1, 2, 3. Nope, dead.
Dang it.
It's okay. We're in the chess room. It's fine.
Okay. I don't know how to better explain this to you.
You have to hit the thing to retry.
I know. Okay. Retry.
Okay. Do you want to get this thing going before I even step outside?
I'm getting the reel in.
Mm-hmm.
It's in. Wait. It's in. Now I'm... Yeah, you have to turn it on because it won't let me do anything.
Yep. I am now outside. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
The generator is on.
Okay. Pawn moves twice in front of queen.
Okay, white pawn.
Bishops.
White pawn moving. Black pawn moving.
Bishop slides 1, 2, 3 diagonally.
So it should be aligned with the other bishop on the white side, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nope,
Then when
it
that
just reset again.
happens-
It just reset.
Oh, because then when that happens, the king will move diagonally.
Which king? You have to tell me which king. White or black?
The white king.
Okay.
Because you can't move the black. Do you move the black?
Yes, I have to move everything.
Oh, I did not know that.
What? I told you I had to move the white and the black.
Oh,
I said I moved the white. I moved the white pawn. Move the black pawn.
Okay, hold on. Start. 3 white pawn. The white pawn moves 3. The black one moves 3. Then the bishop slides 3 times. Then the pawn in front of the second. How do I explain this?
Okay. Whoa. Either
second-
way, the bishop is wrong. It keeps resetting at the bishop.
Let me try one more time because you might have to do a black piece first before you do the bishop.
I really don't understand what the timer is for when I could touch the pieces.
3 pawns, white. 3 pawns for black, right? Then the bishop moves 3 spaces.
Again,
Did it stop?
well, no, I haven't had a chance to touch anything yet. And again, it's always the bishop that resets everything.
Then I don't know what the problem is because that's the next move to go. Roseanne, this is really frustrating. You can see it in my face. Like, I'm getting pissed.
And oh, come on.
Like, clearly
It
in
won't
this
even
type
let
of
me touch
situation,
anything.
like,
There we go.
I'm probably the one that's gonna crack.
Okay, make sure I don't grab the wrong one. Wait.
Yeah, that makes no
Wait,
sense.
wait. You said the white pawn in front of the queen meets the black pawn in front of the queen?
So the pawn will move 2 spaces.
The white. Okay, let's
up.
start at the white pawn. Yes, white pawn from the queen.
Moves from the queen.
Yeah.
Moves 2 spaces up.
Uh huh.
So you're technically 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom.
God damn it! I already picked the wrong one. But continue. Just go on.
Then the black pawn on the opposite side, on the black side of the queen, will go up. Will go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Wait,
sorry,
the
2.
pawn. Hang on.
Basically,
It reset again.
okay. Just know that both pawn. Can you see who the queen is?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sweet. I can move them now. Okay.
Both pieces of the queen on both sides will be head to head.
Okay. Both pawns facing each other.
Yes.
Both queen pawns are facing each other.
Yes. Then you will move the bishop, which is to the right now.
So the white queen bishop.
Yes. That will slide 1, 2, 3 diagonally to the left.
And what piece will it be in front of? On the white side.
It will be on the. It will be aligning up right above where the other bishop would be.
Okay. And everything reset.
Then I don't know what the problem is. That's what it's showing me.
I don't understand what the cooldown is with this.
I'm gonna record this.
Steph, we're on stream. What do you record? Oh, record the...
I'm gonna record the process, that way I have it.
Like the film reel?
Yeah, because it's freaking frustrating. Ow.
Can I touch now? You. I want you. You. Come on.
Yep, that's exactly what I said. The bishop goes diagonal. So it's aligned with the other bishop.
Then I don't know why it keeps resetting right there then. That is the king. This is the queen. Why won't you let me touch you? Oh my gosh. It was about to restart again.
Okay, well, let me just... 1, 2, 3.
Why?
Because right after you move that bishop, the pawn in front of the black horse on the farthest left side is gonna move 1 space.
Come on. Why won't you let me move it? I don't understand you, game.
Like,
It just
really...
won't let me move it. E, let me E you. E. I can E everything else up. There it is.
Like, if you look at this video, I'm sure you'll be pissed. Because it's so freaking simple.
Like, how many moves are there?
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna say it again. So...
Want to hit... Oh, we don't hit retry yet. Just explain this
Yeah.
first.
So... On the board... The pawn in front of the... I'm gonna go over it again. So there's... Just to sum it all up, the queen... Shit, did I fuck up? Do I not know the difference between a king and a queen? Shit, does the queen have the crown?
Yes, the queen has a crown and the king has a cross on its head.
Okay, then let's start with there. I guess that's where I fucked up.
What?
I think that's where I fucked up. I always thought the king had the crown.
The king has a cross on his head.
If that's the point, then the pawn in... Well, then that wouldn't have worked because you wouldn't have been able to do anything if you did the wrong move in the first place.
That's what I would think, yeah.
Because...
Wait, what do you consider a crown in in chess terms? I'm looking at a chessboard right now on my phone.
I always thought the crown was like what an actual crown looks like, which is with the, like Game of Thrones crown, like a crown. Like Burger King crown.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Unless Burger King has a different crown. Okay, there's a Santo Nino crown, and then there's the other crown. Like a Joffrey crown.
A Joffrey crown?
Yeah, doesn't Joffrey have a crown?
Yeah, and you're talking about Game of Thrones now?
Yeah. Okay, let's start over. So the piece with the cross, I guess, which is the king?
Yep, that's the king.
So the pawn in front of the king will move and be aligned with the other pawn.
Oh, and then we move the other bishop next to the king.
Then you move the bishop on the right side, diagonal, so it's going left. It's like diagonal left.
Okay, which perspective are you looking at it from? Behind the white side or behind the black side?
I'm looking at it from behind the white side.
Okay.
Well, I'm looking at it like from eagle eye view, I guess you could say.
That's fine. If you're gonna do it that way, then say for the pawns, say the king pawn or the queen pawn, so I know which pawn it is.
Well, my biggest problem was I didn't know the difference between the king and the queen. So now that we know, maybe this will go better. Let's go over pieces. So, the piece with the cross, that's right next to, like in the very center, that the one with the cross would be the king.
Yes.
To the right of that is the bishop. To the right of the bishop is the white horse.
Yeah.
To the very corner is, I always called it a castle piece. I don't know what it's actually called.
A rook.
A rook.
Wait, okay. So, if that's the case, then I've been moving the correct one, confusing the king for the queen? I don't know. Let's hit retry so I can look at the pieces again.
Okay.
Maybe now you should look at the stream so you can see what I'm seeing for the pieces. But don't do that. That's cheating.
Okay.
Okay. So start.
Let me wait. Let me get the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in. Okay. Go ahead. You can press the power now.
Okay. I'm running outside.
I also found out what shows that map thing, but it doesn't matter anymore.
What showed it? Power's on.
I pressed the lever and then I'm supposed to press the lever and then the candle falls down. The chandelier falls down.
Oh.
Okay, how about let's do this. Look at the far bottom right of the white, right?
Okay, I'm standing behind the white pieces.
Okay, which is the rook, right?
On which side? Right or left?
On the white side. On the right side.
White side on the white side. Okay, yes, I'm behind the rook.
Okay. Rook piece, right?
Uh-huh.
Move 1, 2, 3, 4 to whatever the from the rook. Count left 1, 2, 3.
I can't move it because the pawn's in front of it.
No, I know, but the pawn in front of that, move that up.
Okay, move that pawn forward.
Yes.
So I can only move 2.
Yes. Then make the black pawn meet that.
Okay.
So you got that done, right?
Yes.
So now you can take the bishop and go diagonal.
Wait, how am I gonna?
1, 2, 3.
How am I gonna grab the bishop?
Because
I moved the rooks. The pawns in front of the rooks.
no, I'm sorry. I was telling you to start to look at the rook and go left. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So now you're in front of the king. Then the pawn.
Why would you say it that way?
I was trying to show you. I was trying to describe it so you actually get the right piece.
Okay, everything reset.
Dude, we are the worst fucking team ever.
No.
I'm not helping.
No, there's
at
clearly
all.
a weak link here.
Yeah, no, I said we're the. Okay, fine. I'm the worst fucking player ever.
I didn't say
and
that.
It sucks.
I didn't say that.
It fucking sucks.
Okay, so I'm moving.
I'm not good at explaining.
I am moving the pawn in front of the king pawn.
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna move the opposite side to challenge it.
Come on, let me move you. Let me move you. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't tell if this is if it's working as intended or if it's a bug, but it's just not letting me grab the piece that I want. Come on, man. Man. The circle's open. Let me move it. Oh my gosh. Do I
The
have to?
checkmate is so fast.
Do I have to do?
The checkmate happens in 15 seconds if you do it right.
Yeah, because I mean, I assume it's like it's. I forgot what the technique is called, but yeah, it's for an early checkmate. Oh my gosh, I don't understand what I have to do to reset my ability to touch these pieces.
I don't know either. It's okay. At least you don't have to start all over. You just start with chess.
I'm already about to die.
It's okay.
Okay, so I am moving the king pawn or the
Mhm.
queen pawn. King pawn.
If it has a cross on top of its head,
It does not. These pieces don't have. It doesn't have the cross.
out of the two center pieces, you have a left and a right, right?
Yep.
The one on the left has a crown, the one on the right has the cross.
Okay. I can
Which
move
is
this.
4. Which is 4 away to the very right side of the...
Okay, there. I was able to move
Yes.
the pawns. So
Okay.
now I move the bishop next to the king.
Now the bishop that's next to the king, you can slide that over 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces
Yep,
diagonal.
that actually worked now.
Okay. Now the pawn in front, the black pawn in front of the top left bishop.
Okay,
Bishop. No.
I'm standing behind the black pieces now.
Okay.
If that helps you.
So the pawn in front of your right horse, move that pawn 1 space forward.
Okay, pawn in front of the knight, which is the second to last piece, right? And that moves
Yes.
up 1?
1.
Okay. Now what?
Then you're gonna get the king, the one with the crown,
White or black?
white,
Okay.
because it goes black and white.
Yes.
You are going to slide that 2 spaces diagonally to the right.
The king?
Yes.
The kings only can move 1 space any direction.
Oh, sorry, the queen.
Okay.
The queen with the crown
Okay, yes.
slides 3, right?
Slides 3, so it's aligned with the pawn and the bishop?
Yes.
Okay. Nope, that reset everything.
Shit. Okay, one more time.
Okay, king, move forward. Like now it's doing it super easily. Let me move things. Okay, but not the black pieces. Awesome, great. I love it.
It's okay if we do this one more time. We can do it again.
Yep, there's the retry. It is at that point where Steph realized she does not know chess.
This is the part where I want to cry.
Why?
Okay. This is so frustrating. Okay. We'll go over it again.
Okay.
So you're gonna get the pieces.
So white king bishop moves up 2 spaces. Black king bishop. White king pawn moves up 2 spaces. Black king pawn moves up 2 spaces to meet the white pawn, right?
Hold on. Start over? That didn't sound right.
So the white king pawn moves up 2
Yes.
spaces.
Yes.
Then black king pawn moves up 2 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
So they're right in front of each other.
and then the bishop on the king side slides up 3 spaces.
Yes.
And then the
Black pawn.
and then the black knight pawn moves up 1 space.
That's the one with the horse?
Yes, that's the
Right?
horse. It's a knight. Yes.
Yes, it moves up 1 space.
And then the queen, the white queen, moves where?
It slides 3 spaces, so it's on top
So
of the pawn.
come
Listen.
at it from behind the white pieces. You're standing behind the white pieces.
Let me tell you. Hold on, let me explain.
Okay.
So you're gonna slide the queen diagonally to the right, so it's right above the pawn that was over the bishop to the right of what was the king,
What was the king?
or where the king is. So if you're looking at the king, right?
Okay.
You're looking at the king.
This is why I say take it from you're sitting behind the pieces, so it's easier to direct things.
Okay. I'm looking at it from behind the pieces. I tilted my phone. Hopefully this helps. You are going to move the queen diagonally. So that's diagonally. So, can I do it this way? From the queen, you're going to move 1, 2, like don't drag anything yet. Just do the math in your head. So look at the queen, right?
Okay.
You move 2 squares right and 2 squares up.
Okay.
So you're in front of
So you move
the pawn.
2 squares diagonally to the right.
Yes. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying 2. You move diagonally.
You said
twice
3. You said
to the
3.
right.
You said 3 last time. That's why it reset.
Well, wherever you're right on top of the pawn that was in front of the bishop.
Okay.
On the right.
Okay.
And then from there, I'm going to keep telling you what to do. I'm just going to keep going on with the thing. You're going to move the black knight that's at the top left of the chessboard. So, sorry, if it's going to show you from, I guess, the black pieces, you're going to use the horse that has an open spot to move now because you moved the pawn in front of it. You are going to do the L shape. So you're going to stop it right in front of the pawn that's in front of the bishop that is on the right side of the queen on the black side. Does that make sense?
No.
Do you know how horses move? They move in L's, right?
Yep.
So you can either go to the right or you can go to the left. Moving an L to the left.
And this is the black knight on the right side of the board.
Yes.
If you're sitting behind the black pieces.
I'm looking at yes. That will move. You're gonna do the L shape and you're gonna go left.
Okay.
Then the final move that you're gonna do from that point, because you already moved the queen. This is for the white side, because the queen is already moved. It already moved twice diagonally. You're gonna take that queen and go
and hit the king
up and hit the pawn. Because there's a pawn.
Yeah.
And then that's checkmate for
the
black.
white side.
Actually, isn't it checkmate for the black side, or is that checkmate already?
Oh, I don't know. Who wins? In that?
I don't know. It doesn't show that.
All right, well, let's just go.
Okay. I'm gonna take the reel.
When we're done with this, I'm just gonna watch Queen's Gambit. All right, I'm going outside now to start the generator.
Okay. I have a lot of bots in my chat.
I have one so far.
It says want to become famous, buy followers, and it's all like...
Okay, generator's on. I'm moving king pawn, white king pawn forward, black king pawn forward. And then next is white king bishop, right?
Mm-hmm.
That moves up 3 spaces.
Yes.
And then black
pawn in front of knight goes forward 1.
Yeah. And then this is when the queen moves now, right? The white queen
moves. Yes.
So she moves up 2 spaces.
Yeah, diagonally.
Okay, did that.
Okay. Then after that, the knight.
The black knight.
The black knight will move basically.
Left or right?
If you look, it will move. How do you describe this? Looking from the back of the.
You're sitting behind the black pieces.
Yeah, it's
left
gonna go
right?
left. It's gonna go left.
Okay. Now what?
And then the queen is gonna go forward all the way, so it knocks out the pawn in front of it.
Done. All right, we're through. All right, let's see. This room is... What the heck? Okay, in this room, I have a book that has some symbols on it. And in front of me is... it kind of looks like a chessboard, but it's like... It's a bunch of squares, and then there's a bunch of spikes on either side of...
What does the book symbols look like?
The book symbols look like... it looks like
What's the first one?
It looks like a fox head with a line at the bottom. So it's like a bow tie, diamond, line.
Okay, that's not it. Let me wait. Just hold on to that while I look through all the books.
Yeah. So bow tie, diamond, line.
Bow tie, diamond, line.
Yes.
Is the next one what looks like basically a penis with
Yep.
a line and a tip?
Yep.
Okay. Is the third one what looks like a lollipop that swirls down and then like a little hill?
Yes. Yes.
That makes sense? Okay. The third one looks like basically a nose, 2 dimples, a mouth, and
Okay, I see
like
what you're saying.
upside down trident.
Yep.
And the last thing is the house with the O face.
Yep.
Okay. So it's probably this book.
Oh, you have to
Which
guide
now
me on which spaces I'm supposed
has
to walk
directions.
on. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, listen to it first.
Yeah.
Before one starts in the east, take 1 step westward.
Wait. Oh, yeah, there's a compass here. Okay. So I assume straight ahead should be north.
But listen to it first.
Yeah, I know.
So before one, okay, I'm starting over. Before one starts in the east, take 1 step westward. Then start by taking 2 steps north. Then take 1 more step north.
So
but
right,
not before
3 times.
moving 1 step west. So, okay. So you're gonna, before one starts east, take 1 step westward.
Before one starts east?
Yeah, before one starts in the east,
Okay.
take one step westward.
So I start on the left side. Oh god. Okay. Can I?
Then start by taking 2 steps north.
Wait. Hang on.
Because it's gonna go out of order, so I have to tell you it so you know.
I know, but this is what I see. So I see these spaces in front of me, right? There's a stairways dead center. The spaces, it's a grid 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. Yeah.
Thank you. I
now be 182.
I now be 182.
Yeah, also on my stream. So thank you for stopping by. Okay.
Thank you.
So do you think it means, do I take the first step on the very first thing at the top of the stairs?
I don't think so.
So I start on the very left. So I start at the very left in the east.
Let me read it once.
Yeah.
Completely.
Mm-hmm.
Before one starts in the east, take 1 step westward. Then start by taking 2 steps north. Take 1 more step north, but not before moving 1 step west.
Uh-huh.
Go west some more till one hits the wall. Then
Okay.
head straight for the door. So let's go over it one more time. Before one starts in the east, take 1 step westward. Then start by taking 2 steps north.
Up there. Okay.
Move 1 step west, then take 1 more step north.
Okay.
Go west some more till one hits the wall.
Yes.
Then head straight for the door.
Okay, that will take me across. So if we're starting here on the very bottom left of the grid, that's where I'll start at the very east.
So I'll read the directions as you do it?
Yes.
Okay. Before one starts in the east,
Okay.
take 1 step westward.
So does that mean I start at the very
Okay. Maybe that's it. Take 1 step
I'm gonna take a step.
westward.
I'm gonna do it. Nope, spikes.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe it's this one. Spikes. Okay, so I have to start dead center.
Okay.
So
take one. Okay.
What? No, I still failed.
Hold on. Before one starts in the east, take 1 step westward. Okay. No, it's telling you to do the second thing first before the.
No, the symbol's changed. The symbol's changed now, because I died.
So we have to read another book?
Yep.
Okay. What's the first picture?
So it's bow tie, diamond, hill with arms.
Bow tie, diamond.
So it's like a fox person or a cat person.
Okay, hold on. Diamond. Okay, yeah.
So,
is the second thing an A?
Nope.
With like.
Oh yeah, the penis.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the third thing looks like it kind of looks like it's a person.
It's like a flying saucer.
Yeah.
And then at the top, and
And
then
then
it swirls into like a B, a lowercase b. Yeah, and then has another line going through it.
Yeah. And then the fourth character is a woo.
Yep.
Like it looks like
It's a 3-legged person going woo.
And then the fourth one looks like the fifth one looks like a robot on a canoe.
Yeah, it's the alien on a canoe.
Okay. Here we go. So this one, I'm gonna read it once going through.
So
okay.
I think now we have to assume that I start at the top of the stairs.
Let me just read the one. Let me read it going it once going. Let me read it.
Yeah.
Going through it once.
Go.
Starting in the far west corner, one moves north thrice.
Okay.
Take 1 step south.
Okay.
But not before taking 2 steps east.
Okay.
Continue towards the eastern wall, then head toward the end of it all.
Okay.
Starting in the west corner.
Okay.
One moves north.
What? No.
Thrice.
It already spiked me.
Well, it says starting in the far west corner, one moves thrice.
Yeah, but it's over now, so we have to pick a different book.
Okay.
I don't understand like where I'm supposed to be starting.
That's why we have to read it once, because sometimes it tells you where you're starting is actually somewhere else than what you think it is.
Okay.
Okay, what's the symbols?
First, maybe I just don't know compasses. So, the top is north, right?
Yes.
On the left side,
Never eat shredded wheat.
That's going from.
You go right. You go right. So it's north is up. Right is east.
Okay, got
South
it.
was down.
Yep. No, I had it backwards in my head. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. So first symbol is bow tie diamond flower. Bow tie diamond flower. So it's a bow tie diamond, stick body, arm sticking out.
Okay, not that. Hold on.
Bow tie.
Bow tie, diamond. Yeah. What's the second one?
It's a it's a big toe with a line sticking out the tip, with a little
Does
branch.
the line does the line look like a T missing one of its sides?
Yes.
Okay. Is the third thing a big curly Q with a lollipop, basically?
Yeah.
Is the fourth symbol like the woo thing, but triangles?
The three-legged woo man, yes. And then the alien on a boat.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna read it once through.
Gotcha.
It says. Hold on. It's like.
Yeah, no, that was my mistake. I had everything backwards in my head.
Starting from the far east, after moving 2 steps north.
Starting in the far east.
So you would have to start. No. So don't do that yet. Because it says starting from the far east after moving 2 steps north. So you would have to go 2 steps north first.
Okay, so I assume I start in the center, 2 steps north.
Let me read it again. Hold on. Starting from the far east after moving 2 steps north, head 2 steps towards the west.
Okay.
Move 2 steps towards the north.
Okay.
Take a step east before heading forward once more.
Okay. First thing, take 2 steps north.
Yes.
Please work. Nope.
Starting from the far east after moving 2 steps north.
No, we have to. It's a.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
find another.
No, it should be the same one.
It is.
Bow tie, diamond, flower. Big toe with the half T.
Yeah.
Curly Q. Stop sign. Three-legged woo man.
Yeah.
And then alien on a boat.
Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe we said it wrong. Starting from the far east after moving 2 steps north.
Okay,
Head
so
2 steps towards the west.
Okay, so the far east is the right side.
Never eat. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so starting from the far east, right?
Yes.
Starting from the far east.
After moving 2 steps north.
Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, this one works. 1, 2.
Okay.
I moved up 2 north.
Okay. Head 2 steps towards the west.
2 steps
so
towards the
2
west.
steps left.
Okay. 1, 2. Okay.
Okay, don't do it yet. Let me read it.
Yep.
Move 2 steps towards the north.
Uh-huh.
And then take a step east before heading forward once more.
Okay, 2 steps north. 1, 2. Heading east. 1.
Uh-huh.
1. North once.
Yes.
Got it. We're through.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm in a room that has a wardrobe.
Oh, this door finally opened. Let me go in here because this door was never opened before.
Yeah.
I am in a dark hallway. Oh shit. I am in a theater.
Oh god. Okay, it's just the announcer speaking. I was not expecting that.
I'm in the theater, an empty theater, and in front of it is a stage.
Yes.
And I have 2 doors.
Okay.
One on the left and one on the right, both locked.
Okay. I'm like backstage of a theater. To my left is the audience.
Uh-huh.
And to the right is a scene, it looks like. Actually, I think there might both be scenes.
Okay.
Okay. In the center of the room is like some hooks or some they're cranks. They're cranks. And then
I think I need the light on because there's a compass on the ground, but it's very not legible.
I turned the blood light on. Does that help?
No.
Okay, let me turn the blood light off.
Yeah, there's a compass down here, but it's like not.
There's also a lever that says scene 1.
Okay. Maybe press the lever. Maybe I'm supposed to watch the show and tell you something.
Okay, if I switch scenes, what does it do? Nope, it's still scene 1. So I assume since you're in the theater, you have to tell me. You have to maybe find like a play or something. They'll tell us like which cranks I'm supposed to crank. Whoa.
Not really anything.
Okay. Yeah, when I go up to the cranks, I can move 5 of the cranks. There's 2 rows of 3 cranks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess just start hitting stuff because I don't see anything happening from my end.
Okay. Okay, I moved 1 crank and I heard something move. Oh, okay. So that moved the right scene to the left a little bit. So okay. So the scene I'm seeing, it's like an archway with like it looks like an H, but I assume it's supposed to be a castle drawn on the right side of the archway, and behind that is a piece of cardboard with a crown on it.
I don't think that information does anything for me. Not in this room, at least.
Yeah.
I guess keep doing stuff because I just see like I'm just in a dark theater. Nothing's lit up. I have 2 doors on both sides of the stage.
Okay. Okay. So.
And I have this. I'm in the seated chairs.
The seated chairs.
Yeah, I'm in the theater.
Gotcha. I get it now. So you see, you're in the theater, right? Do you see the scene on the stage?
No, I just see an empty stage.
An empty stage. Okay. If I turn on the blood light, does that do anything for you?
Let me move up the stairs. Oh, I can't go back up. I can't leave this room. I can't even go up the stairway.
That's
oh no,
fine.
I can. Okay. The blood light just shows red on the stage, but it's not on anything particularly.
So there's nothing on the stage.
No.
Okay. What if I move that twice?
Oh, keep moving that.
Oh, so now you see it. Oh, we're literally on the other side of the room of each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now you see the archway, right?
Yes.
Where is it in the center of the stage yet?
It's on the far left of the stage. I'll tell you when it's in the center. Keep going. Center. Wait,
Oh,
no.
shit.
No. Keep going more.
More still?
A little more. Yeah.
How about now?
Maybe that's as far as it can go.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, did it
That's
move again?
the archway. No, it's not moving anymore.
Okay. Now you should see a crown coming in.
No, I actually see a suited, like a guy, a character in like a red uniform with like a red jacket and black tights.
Oh, okay. I can't see the other side. So, from my perspective, there should be a crown on his back.
No. Oh, from your perspective.
From my perspective. Okay.
Yeah.
Where is he now in relation to the archway?
He is to the left side of the archway. He's not in between it yet.
How about now?
Or in front of it. Nope. He
How
doesn't move anymore, I don't think.
He's not moving anymore?
No.
Okay, so that means I should move the archway to the right.
Yeah, now he's in the middle of it.
Okay. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that.
Nope, now you're moving it.
Sorry.
Okay, now he's in the middle of it.
Okay, how do I walk away from this? Can I not move? Okay,
Oh, I can hear howling.
yeah, I do too. I'm gonna move this now.
Okay.
It should be coming from the left, your right side.
Okay.
Anything?
Nope.
Okay, what if I hear it moving now?
Yes.
Okay, what do you see?
I see, it looks like a character of some sort, either sitting on top of, actually, it might be a lady in a dress. It kind of just looks like she's sitting on, like, what looks like a little globe.
Okay, and that's on the far right side of the stage?
It's on the far right side of my stage,
Okay.
of my view of the stage.
So let me move this in there too. Let me know when you see a new element.
Yes.
What is it?
It looks like, it kind of looks like the same figure. I think the guy is holding a sword, and he's right next to the lady.
Holding a
Can it move anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I keep going?
I think so. Stop.
Oh. Did I go too far?
Yeah, now you're behind the archway. Maybe right there? I don't know what's supposed to happen with him.
I don't know either.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
Is there anything else you could do?
Yes.
That looks like a group of 3 people. They're like in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're supposed to go.
I don't either. Are they still moving?
No, they stopped.
Okay. Okay, on my end, that's all of the elements are out on stage now.
Okay.
What if and the bloodlight is still on, right?
Yeah, what if you turn it off?
Okay, it's off now.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the scene 1 lever.
Okay.
That do anything?
No.
I can't open this trap door. And you're sure there's nothing around for you to...
What is it? Inobi 182 said, "Are hints bad?" ?
I say hints only when we ask for them.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
wait.
only when we ask.
So this is what I'm
for
gonna
now.
do. I'm gonna bring everything back so I can see what the symbols are on the back of them.
Okay.
I think I have to craft the whatever the scene is by seeing whatever is on the back of these things.
Okay. Do you think it's the same symbols of something?
Okay, so on the man you were talking about, the first guy that came out,
Yeah.
he has a crown on his back. On the
Okay.
archway, I assume it's like a castle, but it looks like an H with 2 triangles on top. I assume it just means castle. So that's that.
Okay, I can't leave. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to look for something that matches that, but I can't leave this room, so
It's
that's
fine.
not.
I'm
okay.
putting the man back out.
You're putting the archway back.
I'm putting the archway back out.
Okay.
Oops.
And you're moving the woman.
I didn't mean to do that, but which way did she move? Left or right?
She moved to left.
Like towards the...
Now she's moving. Now she's moving behind.
So she's gone now?
Yeah, now she's gone.
Okay. Let me look at what this is. Okay, on her back is... Oh. It's another... It's like the queen symbol for chess.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe it's supposed to be the queen and the king.
Yeah.
If you can find that.
So, let's put the queen back out there.
Okay.
This is the woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put her all as far as she can go.
Okay. She stopped moving.
Okay. Now I need to move the man. Let me know when they're like on each other.
Okay. You're not moving anything yet.
Okay, I was moving it the wrong way.
Okay. That's as far as he goes, I guess.
How far is he from the woman?
They're basically on both separate parts of the archway.
Okay, so man, woman, archway. So this one is man with the sword.
Yes.
Which way is he moving?
He's moving off the stage.
Perfect.
Right.
Okay, on his back is a sword with a sword with a crown.
Okay.
Which way is he facing in relation to the king? Like, is he facing away from the king?
Yes.
Okay. So if I put him back out there, I'm gonna put him as far as he can go.
Okay. That's as far as he can go.
Okay, and that
And
leaves.
he's in the archway.
And that leaves this one,
The people.
the people, which
Yeah.
I think it's just people for me as well.
Okay.
But let me see. Yes, it is just like 3 people like frolicking is what I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, so king or swordman is in the archway right now,
Yes.
and then the king is on the left side of the archway.
Yes.
The queen is on the right side of the archway.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move the people. I'm gonna put them as far as I can go, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. They're behind the guy in the archway.
They're behind the guy in the archway.
Yeah.
Scene 1. Did that do anything?
No.
Bloodlight? Scene
no.
1. Maybe it has something to do with this. There's also like a wardrobe back here, but I can't like interact with it. And there's absolutely nothing you can see or do on your end.
I mean, did you mess with your settings at all to like make it brighter?
Yes, I brightened things up a little bit.
Oh,
Because it is dark as hell.
Graphics. Where's the brightness?
It's at the very bottom.
Oh, there. You did it max?
No, I just went to like, I don't even remember.
Oh, I went to max.
That's fine. Yeah, there's nothing. And there's one more lever that I can't actually interact with. Okay. Okay, what does the king look like? What is he doing? The guy outside of the archway.
He's looking down.
He's looking down. And that's as far as
Can you move him any further? No?
He was this one. Is he moving?
No.
Then no.
Now he's moving off the stage.
How is he completely off the stage yet or no?
No, not yet.
Let me know when he is.
He's completely off the stage. But I don't know if I should be close up or if I should be from like the very dead center of the room.
Maybe dead center of the room?
Okay, then he's still visible.
Okay, no, that should be fine. And how about now?
He's gone.
He's gone now. So that means I should see him. Okay, he's like peeking out a little bit over here. So what if he is just on the edge of the... Wait a second. We're making a scene. What if... What kind of scene can we make out of these elements? A man and a woman on stage alone, but not together? What's the woman doing?
She's staring at the... She's staring to the right side of the stage.
So is that towards the man that I just took off stage or no?
No. It's opposite.
So she's looking away from him.
Yeah, she's looking away from him.
And
he's looking away from her.
Okay. 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 What if... Okay, let me remove... This is Sword Man. Right?
Yeah. Sword Man is pointing the sword to the right.
Towards the woman?
No. Just to the right.
Towards the man. The other man.
I mean, that would make sense because he would be looking left to him. And he's looking right.
So sword...
But they don't cross.
So Sword Guy was looking towards the man? Or towards the woman? Looking. He was looking. Which way was he looking?
He's looking opposite, so he would be looking at the guy if they were perfectly aligned.
So right here, he's looking to the left. Towards the man.
You know what? Let me get a look at his face. He like... You know what? To be honest, I can't tell you what he's looking at.
Is he... Okay, which way is the sword facing?
His sword is facing to the right.
Towards the woman.
No.
Towards... So, to the right, so it's towards the man? The sword is facing towards the man.
No.
Who was it facing towards then?
It's... Okay. The guy with the knife is hunched and his arm is out. But it's not necessarily pointing to anyone because it doesn't align.
No. I just need to know which direction it's facing.
The sword is facing right. So if you move the guy who's looking left and you align them side by side.
Okay. So there's the king, the swordman, and the queen. And then the people.
Yes.
Okay. So swordman, his sword is facing who? The king or the queen?
In what sense? If they were next to each other?
If he's holding up the sword, right?
Yeah.
Which way is the point of the sword facing?
It's pointing to the right, and it's not pointing at anyone.
Okay. Is it pointing to the side of the king or the queen?
It's pointing in the direction of where the queen is looking.
Okay. So the sword is on the queen's side. Correct?
I'm misunderstanding.
He's holding
what
up the
you
sword.
mean.
He's holding up the sword, correct?
Yes.
When he's holding up the sword, who is closest to the sword, the king or the queen?
The queen.
Okay. And his head is facing the swordman's head is facing away from the sword?
Yes.
So he's looking towards the king.
I don't think so.
So is it like he's looking
Here,
forward?
let me just describe it from left to right.
Okay.
Because I need you to see what I'm seeing. So on the very left side of the screen, you see the man, right?
Yes.
The man that's standing up.
The king.
The king. He is looking to the left,
So away from everyone else.
away from everyone.
Okay.
Next in line, you have the archway.
Okay.
Then you have the people inside the archway.
Okay.
Then you have the queen that's looking to the right side of the stage.
Okay.
And then you have the man that's crouching down and his knife is pointing to the right of the stage. And one hand is down and one hand is up with the sword pointing to the right of the stage. His face is not visible really because I don't know where he's looking.
Does he look like he's about to strike somebody?
He looks like he's scared and he's pointing the knife. It's like he's looking down and pointing like he doesn't want to stab someone.
Okay, so it's like he's fearful.
Yes.
Okay. So, scene 1. What would scene 1 be? Scene 1 would be let me remove the archway. Is it leaving the stage?
Yes.
Okay, it's off the stage now, right?
Yes.
Now let me move Swordman. Is he leaving?
He's not leaving. He's
Okay.
going more to the center.
Wrong way.
He's
Okay.
going more to the center that he's to the left of the queen now.
Okay, now he's off the stage.
Yes, he's off the stage.
Okay. So now all that's on the stage is the king, the queen, and the people, right?
Yes. Yes.
And people are dead center?
No. Wait, let me move to the center so I can see more. Yes, dead center.
Okay.
Now,
Sorry.
yeah, dead center.
And the king is where?
The king is basically to the very far left of the stage, almost not visible.
Okay, so I need to move him forward.
You're moving him off.
Okay.
That's as far as he can go, and he's... Oh, nope. Is that as far as he can go?
Now it is, yeah.
His head is where the blood light is, like, shining the highest.
Okay. And now for the queen. Is she moving?
No.
Okay, so that's as far as she goes.
Yes.
Okay. So, here's Swordman. We have the archway here, and the people are still out there. Let me turn off the blood light. Let me move the people off the stage.
No, you're moving the guy with the sword onto the stage.
Whoops, wrong one. Oh, people are the very last one, right? Okay. So, moving people. So now it's just man and woman on the stage, right?
Yes.
And they're both looking away from each other, right?
Yep.
Did that do anything?
No.
Okay. I have no idea what the first scene's supposed to be then.
Hi, Roseanne.
And
This is very frustrating.
and there's nothing on your end to give us any clues as to what we're supposed to be doing?
Not that I can see. Like, I'm starting to go closer to the stage to see if I could see anything else.
Uh-huh.
All I can see is like a record player, but I can't go anywhere near it and or touch it.
A record player? Can you
Yeah, there's just a record player on the stage.
Can you see anything on the record player or
No, like I just see it on the stage. I can only go as far as to the bottom of the stage. Like I'm just in the big theater with like nothing. I can't go up the steps to go back to the other room. All I see is the full view of the front of the theater and 2 locked doors. I see the stage right now with the king and the queen.
Okay. Huh.
And you already tried putting all the pieces as far as they can go. And that didn't work.
I have to craft some kind of scene. If I put the archway out there, then the king and queen are on either side of it, right?
Yeah.
Let me know when.
Yeah, it's dead center.
Okay. And still nothing.
Put on the blood light.
Bloodlight.
That didn't do anything.
No, because I assume... Okay, wait. And the queen's nowhere near the bloodlight, right?
Nope.
And the bloodlight goes on the man?
Blood light goes on the king. That's
On the
it.
king.
He's the only one that gets touched by that.
Dang it. I wish I knew what the announcer said. Because he was talking and I kind of just talked over him. I want to say the sword man is actually the king with a sword. So he's the sword king.
Take the king off the stage.
King is this one.
And take out the guy with the sword.
Swordman is this one?
Yes. As far as it can go.
Alright. There it is.
Put on the blood light.
Bloodlight is on.
Okay, that didn't do anything.
Because mind you, so we're on scene 1. So if this is some kind of play, what would the first scene be? Who can go in the middle of the archway? Can
The guy with the sword.
Is he the only one?
I think the people can go behind him too.
People. Okay, what did the people look like?
It was a group of 3. I think there was a jester, a jester, and 2 other people.
Okay, Swordman's off the stage.
Okay.
People are coming on stage. Right?
Yes.
And
It's like a jester. Let me look closer.
And they're dead center.
Yes. There's like a jester in like red, and then there's a guy who's just standing there. And then there looks like someone that kind of looks like someone's in like a purple dress with like a white on it. I don't know, it kind of looks like in between like a bell dress. Kind of, sort of.
Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah. Okay, so now we have Queen on the right, King on the left, people dead center.
Yes.
That's not the scene.
How about take the archway out and I'll tell you when to stop. Stop. Go back. Stop.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then maybe take out the guy, the guy with the sword.
Like bring him on stage?
Yeah, bring him on stage. As far as he can go.
All right.
Okay, that didn't do anything.
Well, here, let me pull the scene 1 lever. That didn't do anything.
Take him off the stage. Take the guy with the sword off the stage. What symbols did you say there were again? Behind them?
So on sword guy, it is a sword with a crown. Well, a sword on top of a crown, which leads me to believe that that's the king with holding a weapon. Is this Macbeth? So on the back of the king is a crown, which is why I call him the king. On the back of the queen is the symbol for a queen in chess, which is why I call her the queen. On the back of the people, it's just stick figures of people. On the back of the archway, it looks like a castle. What do the people look like again?
There's the jester.
Are they moving off stage right now? Or
no,
on stage? They're on stage?
They're dead center.
Okay. And then is the archway?
The archway is over them.
So
they're in the archway.
Dead center.
Can it go any further?
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move the man off. Okay. So guy is off stage now, right?
Yes.
King is off stage. Now moving queen off stage.
Okay.
All right.
So it's just the people.
Scene 1. Nope, nothing.
No.
Yeah, look at you. Come here, big boy. Want this?
I feel like
Not even treats.
I feel like we should call it for the night because I can't think anymore. All right, let me turn off the blood light first. Scene 1. No? Okay. Because I feel like
Where are my eyes?
I feel like we might fare a little bit better if I actually listen to what the announcer says. Because
Yeah, is there a part to just reset that? We can't just.
Nope.
We can't just reset the scene.
I mean, considering how long it's been so far and we haven't failed, I don't know if there's a fail state in here.
We can ask for that hint if they're still watching.
Yeah, but it's also about time I go to bed anyway.
Okay.
And we can continue this on Wednesday. Wednesday?
God, it's gonna be something so stupid.
Probably.
Just watch. Hold on. Let me see one more thing before you stop. One, two, 3, 4. Can you do me a quick favor? Can you move the stuff out?
Okay.
Move the guy with the sword so I can watch him, like, exit.
Watch him exit?
Yeah.
So
Okay, stop.
Okay.
What lever does that say for you?
It's the dead center bottom row. The center bottom row.
Center bottom row?
Yep.
They describe what the levers look like. Are they just like things to pull?
They're just cranks.
Is
They're cranks with red handles.
Okay. When it comes out, it is the 1, 2. It's the second slot. So what if it had to go in order from 1, 2, 3, 4?
I don't know. I can't see what's on that side.
Take out the king again, real quick. He comes out of the second slot.
Okay.
So the queen comes out first. Queen. Because that's how they come out in layers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Queen comes out first. Then the king. Move the archway real quick. Keep moving it away. Okay. Wait, stop. 1, 2. Okay. The archway moves in, the people are last.
So we have queen, king, archway, swordman, people.
Yeah. Take the queen out one more time.
Okay.
Stop. Take the people out and take out the archway.
Out of the scene or what?
Yeah, out of the scene. Stop, real quick. Press the blood moon.
Blood light
Or blood light.
on.
Okay, and that didn't do anything for you. Can
Because-
you play the scene?
Scene. Nope. Blood light off. Because I want to think it's something like Macbeth or something where something happens, king pulls out the sword, and then is left bloody because he's the only one that's under the bloodlight, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But
what
he's
if
just... See, the
What-
king... Oh, go ahead.
what if the sword guy and the king are two separate people, which means sword guy accidentally stabs the king, who then gets the bloodlight over him. So, like, maybe this is a tragedy. You know?
That makes sense, but I
So-
guess it confuses me because then it's also like how far on the scene you can go.
I don't know, because
So,
again,
if-
we're in scene 1. If this is a scene 1 of a play, everybody wouldn't be out on stage at once. Everything wouldn't be
Yeah.
out on stage at once. So I feel like I need to know what the play is so I can kind of formulate what the first scene would be. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see what you're saying too, because the guy with the sword, now that I'm looking at him, what he's touching or what he's reaching for is like a red kind of puddle on the ground.
So blood. He's reaching towards blood.
Yeah. But he can only go so far. If this is the furthest he can go, he's right in the archway, which is dead center.
Yeah.
And if you turn on the blood, what is it?
Blood
That
light.
The blood light.
Yeah.
The blood light is shining on the king that's standing to the left of the stage. So right now what I see is the king on the left of the stage, the archway with the king and a sword
Okay.
reaching for blood, and then the queen is looking off stage all the way to the right. Can you move the queen as far as she can go? Okay. Now that is, like I said before, from the center of the shot. Well, actually, the king isn't as far as he could be.
Oh, wrong
Now
way.
he is.
Oh, that was the right way?
No, that's right. He's directly under the shine of the moon, of that light,
Blood light.
the blood light. So,
Which leads us to believe that the king gets stabbed or something happens to the king, which is why he's covered in blood.
yeah, I really wish you could move that queen more. Why does the queen only go that far, like she's like turning a blind eye?
Because she has nothing to do with the scene with the king getting stabbed.
So the queen needs to get off stage.
So she's off stage.
Yeah.
Well, so what's on stage right now?
The king standing with the bloodlight on him,
Uh-huh.
and then the archway, which is dead center,
Yep.
and then the king with the sword reaching for blood on the ground.
Let's just call him Sword Guy because we don't know if that's the king.
Sword Guy.
He might be the King
Yeah.
Slayer. I don't know, because it's a sword with a crown, so maybe he kills the king.
Yeah. I wonder how far the people can fit.
That's as far as they go.
Have we tried the people in the archway? Just the people in the archway?
I don't know, because you're the one who can see the scene.
Okay. Take everyone, take that person off, and then take off the guy with the sword.
Oops. What's on stage now?
Just the
Archway?
just the archway.
So let me bring
There's
it up.
also something on the ground, but I can't see what it is.
On the ground where?
On the ground,
On the stage?
oh. No, it's just the background, I think. So
What-
right now,
What is it? What is it though?
move the people.
That's as far as they go.
No, okay, move them back. The best way I could describe it is it looks like it kind of looks like a lipstick tube.
What?
Yeah, that's the best way. Like, I'm looking at it, and what it looks like is okay, so it's like a long piece. And there's one side has a little red part, and then there's like this gold piece, and then like on the right side, it's like a little nub. So what it looks like to me is like a tube of lipstick. And it's just on the stage in the middle of the archway. I don't know if that's just the background.
Can you touch that?
No, I can't. I can't go any closer than the front of the stage.
And if you look at the seats, do you see anything?
I just see chairs. There's nothing for me to actually like look at.
There's like no programs or anything on. No, like nothing. Like there's like no tables.
No, it's just four. Yeah, it's just the chairs are just like royal red pillows with like the gold button in the center, and basically the floor seats like right on the stage is as far as I can go to see, and I could just see the stage. There's nothing else like around here that I can like interact with. And then I could just see the stage, which again, up close, it's a jester.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a character in a green suit, like a green outfit, and then there's a woman in purple
So it's
next to him.
So it's two women and the jester?
Sorry, it's a guy in a green. It's a man and a woman and a jester. What I was assuming is maybe that's how that begins. There's a jester, and that's actually the king and the queen before the killing. Yeah, no, well... Oh, Roseanne said too, did you want a hint? With the face.
I mean, clearly there's something we're missing here. And
Did you already beat this part, Roseanne?
This is the people. This is the king who's already off stage. Let me move queen off.
No, you're putting the queen on.
Oops. Queen off stage.
She's off stage.
Sword guy still on stage?
No, you just have the jester, the man, and the queen. Yeah, Roseanne already beat this. so she knows.
What are we missing? Yeah, we probably
Here,
do have
can
to-
you answer this? Is a big part of it what the guy said in the beginning that we missed?
Oh, the
Does
announcer?
that explain what to do? No, it has nothing to do with it. But you do need to get him to talk.
Yeah, to announce the next scene. I understand that much.
Okay. I mean, is there more that I should be doing from my end? Or is this really all I have to do? Because I really don't see anything visible for me to do. Other than, like, observe the show in front of me. Yes, I need to do more. What can I do?
Yeah, no,
can't even
I
go
think we
forward.
have to come back to this.
Oh, motherfucker, this door opens. I am on stage. I'm on stage. Can you hear this?
Yes. Yes, I can hear that. Yeah, no, it's time for me to stop because Hero is now bugging me.
Okay, no, you're fine. But, okay.
So,
So what looked like lipstick is a trap door.
so this entire time,
Yeah, apparently I could open the doors.
this entire time, you could have been doing something, and finding a
Yeah.
clue as to what we're supposed to be doing.
Thank you, Anobi. He said woo.
All right.
Dang it. Well, now that I can see what it is, can you just have the people out? Just have the people out. We don't have to solve it tonight. I just want to
Oops,
see
wrong
what I'm
way.
looking at.
Okay.
Now that I can see, it is a jester. It's a guy in a green outfit, green socks and all that, and then there's a lady in purple, with brown hair. They both characters have brown hair. Okay, so that's those people. Go ahead and bring out someone else. Okay. This is absolutely the king.
Can you see the symbols on their backs?
Yes, king. People. Queen. Uh-huh.
What's up here? You want to go outside?
And sword.
Yeah, I have to go, Steph.
Okay, no, you're fine. I see this now. And castle.
Hero, 1 second, okay? Go on your bed. Okay, go on your bed.
Oh. So this is what you're looking at.
Hero, where'd you put your blanket? Okay, 1 second. Sit. Hey, my man, sit.
Okay.
Sit. Good man. Okay, thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Now that I have this, we'll come back to this in a bit.
Yes, we'll be back. We will be
Yes.
back, and I will not threaten Steph with a knife. We will see you guys next
Yeah,
time.
see? I'm not gonna die. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna end it here.
Yep, all right.
Bye.
Steph, you have to probably leave the game first before I leave the game.
Okay.
I'm also going to end the stream too, so there's that.
Oh no, that's what I was gonna do.
Good night,
Hold on.
everybody.
Bye.
Thanks, Anobi. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you. End.